For the brakes on a Fendt, you've got to press that button there, and a little red light comes on, and then also put the spools in float as well. And we'll get out and just take them off. Pulling out the waterproofs because the drawbar gets horrible. I learned that very early this morning, got wet and cold in my overalls, so yeah, got these waterproofs and that's done a better job. So that's your tipper. These two are for your tailgate. Just put those back down until needed. The lights are here, and then this is your brake. Just comes up like that, and then Jim and I, between us, are trying to keep these as clean as possible, because obviously you don't want to have mud all over them. One for just being dirty and horrible and not useful, but two for contaminating the lines, so trying to keep them as clean as possible. This is the best way, but I think in the winter we'll probably have a go at trying to fit something here so you can stick them all into a box with a cover on, which would be a bit quicker. But at the moment that's about that. So that's us done, ready to drop it off. Beautiful mud and a lovely clean tractor. This is my one that I use on the spud harvester, so we changed the wheels off it pretty quickly from the narrows back to its normal ones here. A versatile tractor, potentially a bit too big for the orchard, but in a dry season you barely notice it. So it's, for its size, it's pretty compact and lightweight. So, you know, John Deere's, you're looking at the 6230Rs and stuff, much bigger frame and heavier. So yeah, good tractors. But yeah, that's pipes unlocked. I've rolled my waterproofs back down, trying to keep the seat as clean as possible as well. The biggest challenge is just trying not to make a mess of the orchard, the tractor and yourself. So these trees have all been shaken by a contractor, and nothing else happened. The apples have just been left, and then we will look for Paul, who is probably down this road. There he is. So just back up a little bit to give him space to turn. So about there should do. He's going to come up 1, 2, drawbar on about the 3rd. Pick it up there and just drop it down. These hitches are so good. It's just on one spool rather than having to do it on 2 different spools. So there we go. Ben's blowing behind. You probably can't see that on the camera, but there's Paul. I'll walk up while he's down there and just get a bit of footage of what he's doing, because I don't know if I think I might do a bit of blowing at some point. Let's go and have a look. So actually the rows where he's been, apart from this bit at the end, you can actually barely notice, travelling wise. They probably think I'm very old with this GoPro, but you know, they know I do it, so. It's been quite a long, it's going to be quite a long video. So there's different there's 2 different varieties in here, every 9 rows or 6 rows, could be more. There's these green ones, which I think are called Michelins or Michelins. I don't know what these are. Yeah, you can see he's picked and he's not leaving a lot really. But if in an ideal world, because there's so many, if it was dry, we'd come back and well, go up one side, up the other, and then blow, but Ben's having to blow just to travel up and down. So here it is, pretty quiet actually. Fendt 312, that's the front paddles are for pushing the apples into the picking head, but he's not using it, he doesn't need it at the moment. He's got his mirror guards as well. So yeah, picking head here. It just brushes the apples from underneath where the trees are and pushes it in towards the spinner, pushes it in, and then they're picked on the pinch webs, as you can see. And then I'm going to go under here to get out his way, but also to show you the next bit. So up the pinch web and into the harvester here, which then drops it in the trailer there, which he's got on his pickup hitch. And it's kind of as easy as that, and then Ben's down there following behind, and he blows the rest of them across so that Paul can get them up the other end. So yeah, Ben's been on camera before, so he doesn't need to be on again. So yeah, we'll hop back in the tractor. I don't know how long this video is going to be. It's probably going to be one of the longer ones I've done. I might do it into 2 parts if it's too long, because my upload speed on at home is pretty bad. So if I do it into 2 videos, we'll get it up a bit quicker, but it depends how long it is. It might be 1, it might be 2. I'll put the phone back. I'm not carrying that foam around because I'm completely obsessed with it. It's just because I don't want the Wi-Fi to cut out on the camera. But as you can see, it comes up to the end. He'll lift the picking head up and lift the elevator out of the way of the trailer once the apples have stopped. As you can see, lifts the picking head, the elevator rather, right out of the way. Drops the pickup hitch, so you get out of his way a little bit. And then comes forward. And then he'll go back and pick up that trailer that I've dropped off, the empty one. And I go back and pick up this full one. Well, 3/4 full one. Ben painted the ends nice and yellow, so nice and easy to see for Paul and for us. I'll count that as one go. I did shunt. Paul's ready to go again. I haven't even got 4-wheel drive in. I'll stick that in, make it a bit easier. There's Ben with the blower. And yeah, we then take this, find somewhere dry to plug it in before we get on the road. For the brakes and lights. Put the aircon back on now. And repeat that process. Repeat the process. So yeah, I'll come back to you once I've found a dry spot. We'll plug it back in and then get on the road again, and then you will have seen the full cycle. So yeah, see you in a minute. Right, so we'll hop back out and two bits of rag there, just shove that there. Take these back out. It's like I said before, sorry, rag in my mouth, but like I said before, yeah, plumbing them back in there, try and keep them as clean as possible to try and avoid getting rubbish in these lines. So there we go, bit of a wipe off. Brake line up there and on. You had to do the pressure again. I got my tipper in blue, so again, spools and float. Drop them in more mud, so that's not useful. This is the worst part for sure. And then tailgates up in yellow, up and down the tailgate. That's just a free return one. And then lights here, so people know where we're going. And that's us done. Hop back in and carry on. I did try those gloves first, but these little thin blue ones seem to be better. As you can see, pretty wet even on a dry track. So I'll take it out of auto four-wheel drive now as well. Don't need that. Foam back in there, and yeah, repeat the process. So there we go. Thursday, 7th of November, like I said. Got the Lord Mayor's show is on Saturday, coming up in 2 days time. Going up to London tomorrow with the NFU for my ambassadors program. So gonna go have a look around the farm up there in London, Surrey Docks. And yeah, then the Lord Mayor's show on Sunday we're taking, which is like our bit sponsored by Massey Ferguson, so they're taking 2 Massey Ferguson tractors up there through London. So something different, apples, yeah, quite a variety. So there we go. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you've got any questions about the apples, then please put them in the comment section below. Otherwise, please like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you again in another video. Thank you for watching and goodbye.